honest.
Okay, we got somebody original playing with the Broncos. I ain't mad at it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, man, he ran it back.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy.
I'm over here trying to goddamn good move, boy.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Smashing the shit out of it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Going with a screen for Murray. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They're going to run it with Murray. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A give to Williams, running right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown,
so we're going to spam that same play right there.
Williams.
We'll make sure we take care of that.
And the Broncos have taken the early lead
cheese in every way.
here in Buffalo.
Oh, why did he leave? That's the one nigga that had a man on him.
What do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up.
I didn't want like 5 or 6 in a row. He used to push nigga back up against somebody decent. That guy came out here and then all runs to the crazy.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive.
Okay, I seen him over there trying to
about 4.
strip.
Down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. He has enough for the 1st down on the keeper, a gain of 6. Allen gonna throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Holla.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Washington now brings this out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they began their drive in the end zone.
Right,
what kind of
sounds pretty simple,
reaction was that?
Again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team,
why did he
you spend that time on the sideline, you study
when
what's
a
on the
nigga was trying
notes
to
and the
jump?
tablets,
That's crazy.
and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive.
I mean, I get it's a
Series to
high
series,
throw,
the best
but
teams, that's how they get it done.
maybe
we'll
bro
find out here
just
soon
fucking
enough
timed
whether
it
those adjustments
perfectly,
are enough
and they're saying
defensively.
that I can't do shit about that.
On 1st down, Wilson. Same connection, Dulcich once again. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. They give it to Williams, running right. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson.
Come on, man.
But it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And
Got
he's
him.
brought down. Can't do anything with
Should've
the
went on
football.
ahead and
It's a
took
sack
his
and a
points,
turnover on
man.
downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back.
I'm surprised you didn't run it, bro. I would have trusted
Buffalo
running
offense
that.
ready to go for
lie
their
to you.
next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Oh, that's a good pick. I didn't mean to throw it to him. I fucking hit the wrong one. You gotta hit the nigga in the middle. He's against the sideline. That's a
And
good
Brandon,
pick.
this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head
Way to
and
make a
figuring
throw
out,
on the game.
okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles. And the first play, they give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll be brought down at the 27. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Bills. Tommy Sweeney, 27 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary.
Nah, I shouldn't have pulled it. Sorry. I had a good little look on the outside.
Where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again,
that was a good little flip,
like,
boy.
what the heck, right? Because as you said, even if you miss it, you
anyway.
split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down. And he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
I don't like that.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Oh, come on,
again, Sutton. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton.
Come on now.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for it.
And Williams is in.
You got a straight blitz. Just go straight.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Oh, come on. That's the weakest crap
from 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On play action, Allen. He's got a man, complete, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 46 yards, and the Bills are able to move back in front. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his these guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. This is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now, after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's tough.
Right at the 15-yard line.
Gotta get out there.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make
come on, man. That's a house call. Why they don't want to give me the easy house call, yo? You better kick that field goal, boy. That's 2 of them. That's 2 picks I'm supposed to have. He still ain't gonna do it. He hard.
Come open downfield, but they never did.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Give me that, dummy.
Pass for Sutton is intercepted.
I'm sitting on it.
Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down, as you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
This a quick pass to Davis. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it past the 40.
I didn't realize it was the end of the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taking it about the 1.
That was good.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted, they return it. That's 2 points for the defense.
No. That is not what that is for. No. Get up.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
Because you're going to rip it. You're going to rip it. No. You're not about to rip that, bro. Because your brother finna look at it like, oh, you ripped my stuff. And he's going to be all butt hurt.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer, because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on, because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this.
This is caught inside the 15. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
He's definitely got the cheese.
You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into dangerous. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got a man, complete. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown.
Too easy.
I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator Conservative would not go next to
He
his
did
name.
not isolate
Risk
his
taker,
on
definitely,
the
because
linebacker.
he valued the
That's tough.
opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets
You
it.
started that going for 2
But no
crap.
one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Broncos.
Hey, man.
Jerry Jeudy, 41 yards. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Say
Well, they
man
went
in my
play
goddamn
action there and
dude.
set it up nicely for him.
What
I mean,
are
he
you
can
doing? You're
flat
just a man,
fly,
bro.
and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him,
I thought that
there's
was
no
a safety. I
catch.
didn't know that was
As
a
they always
linebacker. I
like to
blitzed
say,
on the linebacker.
if a receiver's even to a defensive
so
back,
confused.
that means he's leaving.
And unless
was
that
safe
DB
there.
is Charles.
Using linebacker.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover.
Lay down.
The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we
I
brought
appreciate
analytics
you
into
for
the
not
game,
picking
and
me,
someone
boy.
has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And this throw incomplete.
I gotta
The
attack
defender
that one. I
all over him that
can't.
time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Allen going to give to Singletary on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I'm dead. He ran around all the minutes.
A little bit tired. Well, he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Off play action. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there. And that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get. So really, you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball. And that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Washington now brings this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On the delay, this is Murray. And he'll get it down here to the 43. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
It's out of
Picked off
bounds,
by
but
Ronald
whatever.
Darby.
He
And the
literally stood there
Broncos
with
are
it out
going
of
to take
bounds.
over at their own 28-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level of what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that,
He's got a man complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
GG's.
It is